An Austin-based company known for building 3D printed homes is now reaching for the stars. Good Day Austin anchor Casey Claiborne has details on Icon's upcoming project with NASA.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Austin-based construction technology company Icon is shooting for the moon. You may have heard of Icon from their cutting-edge work here on Earth.
What we're mostly known for so far is 3D printing houses, especially affordable houses and social housing and things like that. But we're also this year entering mainstream middle market housing.
Icon has 3D printed houses at Community First Village in East Austin, and in 2019 caught the attention of U.S. Housing and Urban Development Secretary Ben Carson.
All you would need to build something like this is the foundational platform. Very easy to put that in, and then in 2 days you got a house.
Now Icon says they've received a small business innovation research contract, including funding from NASA. The idea is to find a way to build on the moon. Here's Icon CEO Jason Ballard.
We have realized that off-world construction would be one of the applications of our technology from the very early days. And as the Artemis program, which is NASA's new initiative to return to the moon, and not only to return, but to return to stay, obviously these conversations have picked up in their not only seriousness, but urgency.
Ballard says Icon has officially launched Project Olympus, off-world construction on the moon and eventually Mars. Right now, Icon is researching how to adjust their 3D printing technology to get to the moon, and once it's there, operate in the less than ideal lunar conditions.
You are talking about hundreds of degree temperature swings. It's hard vacuum, micrometeorites, this interesting phenomenon called moonquakes. The dust is unbelievably abrasive and electrically charged, and it is a very, very harsh environment.
Ballard says they also have to figure out how to use moon dust as the primary resource for the building material.
We need to learn to build on the moon using the resources of the moon. In other words, if we have to bring everything along with us, it's going to be unbelievably expensive and slow.
And as Ballard points out, the moon is a weird place. Water, an essential ingredient in making concrete here on Earth, is useless on the moon.
Water-based cements and concretes that we use on Earth just sort of won't work on the moon because water sublimates. It turns straight into a gas. And so we're experimenting now with lasers and microwaves and infrared and kind of the whole electromagnetic spectrum to say, could you sinter or melt the material and build with it that way?
Icon hopes to build habitats and structures, but other things will come first, like roads.
The most challenging one in the early days will be lunar launch and landing pads, because the rocket, if you want to settle a place, you have to return to the same place over and over again.
Ballard says some may see Icon's efforts at providing affordable housing here on Earth and now heading for the stars as divergent. He sees it as one unified pursuit.
The feeling is that when problems are very hard, sometimes you have to make them bigger in order to solve them, and that we believe, in fact, a lot of our challenges to housing on Earth might be solved by space-age technologies.
I'm sure it's up to NASA when they actually get there, but when are you hoping to have this become a reality?
I'd love to see Icon hardware on the moon this decade.
Casey Claiborne, Fox 7 Austin News.